The language charter, the Charter on the Protection of Regional Minority Languages, was concluded in 1992 in the framework of the Council of Europe, and the overall goal is the protection of historical of the languages of historical regional and minority languages. It is ratified, the Charter is ratified by Romania in 2008, and Romania made it applicable on a lot of historical languages on national territory. One of these languages of course the Hungarian language. And the protection can be on two levels. One level is the basic protection level, which is, for example, in Romania applicable on Yiddish, the traditional language of the Jewish community in Romania. And then there is a more advanced protection. We call it the Part 3 protection because that is in Part 3 of the Charter, which gives a very elaborate protection. And that is applicable on, for example, the Hungarian language. If a country wants to give an elaborate protection to a language, one has to indicate what kind of protection one wants to give. And Hungary has indeed given, in respect of the protection of the Hungarian language, a lot of guarantees. The Council of Europe obliges a state which has ratified the country to send a report to Strasbourg, to the Council of Europe, all 3 years. And then they have to report how the guarantees they have given for the minority languages are implemented in the country. The Council of Europe, of course, reads and studies the report and sends then a delegation of 3 members of the Committee of Experts of the Council of Europe to the country involved, together with a secretariat, and they speak, of course, with the national authorities, but also, and that is very, very important, with people who represent the national minority language involved. Then a report is drafted and is discussed in Strasbourg. It is first discussed in the plenary session of the Committee of Experts of the Charter, and then recommendations are formulated how a country could better implement the rules of the Charter. If that is done, it is sent to the national authorities, in this case the government of Romania, for example, and the government can react. Then the draft report plus the reaction of the government is sent to the Committee of Ministers of the Council of Europe, and they will discuss it again and will finally adopt the recommendations. And interesting is that just happened for Romania. The recommendations for Romania were adopted by the Committee of Ministers on the 4th of April of this year and are now available on internet. If one goes on the website of the Charter for the Protection of Regional Minority Languages, and one asks for the monitoring of the Charter and clicks on Romania, one will find the report of the Committee of Experts, and one will also find the final recommendations of the Committee of Ministers.